Carabao Cup final, exciting one that.
Imagine, I mean, if Arsenal can find a way to win that, they could potentially win 4 trophies, you know, and that is, I think it has a huge bit of momentum and confidence. They've been brilliant in the Champions League, been brilliant in the Premier League, and to get one up on your, on your biggest rival or going for the trophies in Man City would be massive.
It's a big one. All roads lead to Wembley. How much are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's a big one, and the first time to get their hands on some silverware for one of these two giants. So, obviously, Manchester City, super successful recent years in terms of winning trophies, and Arsenal, had such a fantastic season this season and seem to just be getting jobs done. So, but I agree, from a momentum and a confidence point of view, leading into the end of this season, especially with the 2-horse race, which it looks like it's going to be. It'd be interesting to see who draws first blood and lifts that trophy on Sunday.
OK, so that's the top 2 in the Premier League.
Every time you play against City, it's unique for you because you've been there and seen how Pep operates, which obviously you won't have with any other manager. How much of an advantage is that for you before a game like this, that you know how he thinks, how he operates, what he might potentially do?
Yeah, but I mean, what it was done 6 years ago up to now, I think it's changed a lot. And the way I used to prepare games, or to prepare the team 6 years ago to now, is completely different. The plays are different. Some of them, yeah, I coached them, and I was part of that, but that's it. And at the end, you can have the idea of what's going to happen, but at the end, you have to do it on the pitch, on that awesome team.
You used the phrase "attack the trophy" earlier. I think the fans would like hearing that front foot, aggressive. Is that the message to the players? To go and win it. Don't be too cautious.
We always play like this, and we want to be dominant. And we want to take the game to the areas that are convenient for us to maximize our potential. And we're going to play the final in the same way.
So,
Mikel, could I just ask you, obviously, for that final 6 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to have your family there, your wife or your kids. What would the emotion be for you on Sunday to have them there and sharing a moment like that 6 years ago you couldn't be?
Well, I was to that because I had them when we won it as a player and when I was at City as well. So yeah, that's what we won. They were there when we won the Community Shield a few times. So yeah, that's a special. Oh, Mike? No, I cannot speak louder.
It's part sticked it. Yeah, just does it mean more that when you can share these moments with the people who've supported you all the way through your life, and rather than 6 years ago when it was just you with the players?
Yes, for sure. I mean, it makes it much more special. These are the people that are with us every single day on the journey and seeing everything that we do. So at the end, that's what it gives purpose and I think showing a gratitude to them immediately, I think, is the most important thing.
Tar from the car here. Do you consider yourself favourites for this match?
No favourites, not favourites. I think we have to play a final that you have to win, and that the status doesn't really matter.
And what do you still need to weigh up with the deciding which goalkeeper starts on Sunday?
Sorry?
What do you still need to weigh up?
Nothing. That's decided.
Okay,
let's look forward to the League Cup final. I mean, it is absolutely tantalising, this one. First time, as I mentioned at the start, that we've ever seen the top 2 sides in England going head-to-head in a League Cup final. When you look at the two teams, for Arsenal, this could be the start of something very, very special. The quadruple is still on. For Manchester City, it's one of, now, I think most would agree, we'll come on to the title race, probably 2 chances of silverware for Man City this season. Who's under more pressure to lift that trophy tomorrow?
I'd probably say Manchester City, the situation they're in at this moment in time. And if you'd have said this time last week, when it could have been completely different with, obviously, Arsenal taking on Everton and Manchester City going to West Ham. It's amazing in the blink of an eye they can go 9 points clear, and that's what happened. And now we sat on the back of a week where we've had Champions League football. Arsenal progress to the next round, and Manchester City get blown away by Real Madrid over 2 legs, which probably before, you looked at it and think, which way would it go? So this one for me, I think it's one for Arsenal. For me, could this be the start? And you think, wow, that first one ticked off will be a huge bonus for Arsenal. But for Manchester City, I think it's one you go, look, we have to end with some silverware come the end of the season. Still got the opportunity for the FA Cup. I think the Premier League now at this moment in time, 9 points behind. I know they've got to play each other in the league, but tomorrow I think there's probably more pressure on Manchester City to try and get that first win. And then we go, see what happens. Because once Arsenal get that first one on the board, for me, where does it stop? FA Cup, you never know. Southampton, Champions League. I mean, people are talking about the quadruple, and Merce will be able to speak about this. I've never been in this situation to go for the double or even anything like that. But to do the quadruple and turn up in 3 finals if they get there, and then perform in every one of them, impossible in my opinion. And people go, are you stupid? This is an Arsenal team that is exceptional players, great squad. We might be sitting here on Monday morning going, well, that's the first one they haven't won. Might be going they haven't won. So, I mean, it's wide open, this one tomorrow. I think Manchester City turn up and Pep Guardiola will have this team going, let's show what we're really about. 9 points behind in the Premier League, but this is a one-off game. And are we as good as Arsenal? On paper, let's see tomorrow night.
The stage is set for a thrilling Carabao Cup final as Arsenal FC take on Manchester City in what promises to be an electrifying clash. Arsenal's unpredictability has been one of their biggest strengths this season, making them a dangerous opponent for any team. From dominant performances to dramatic comebacks, the Gunners have kept fans guessing, and that could be their secret weapon heading into this final. Soccer ball fire. Under the guidance of Mikel Arteta, Arsenal have developed into a confident and dynamic side. Arteta's tactical approach allows the team to adapt quickly, whether it's controlling possession or hitting on the counter. This flexibility could be crucial against a Manchester City team known for its structure and control under Pep Guardiola. City, on the other hand, bring experience, depth, and a winning mentality. Guardiola's squad is built to handle high-pressure games, and they know how to deliver in finals. Their ability to dominate possession and create chances from almost anywhere on the pitch makes them a constant threat. Arsenal will need to be at their very best to break through City's system. Key battles across the pitch will likely decide the outcome. Players like Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard will be vital for Arsenal's attacking creativity, while City's midfield control and attacking precision could tilt the balance in their favor. Moments of brilliance or small mistakes could define who lifts the trophy. Ultimately, this final is about more than just silverware. It's about momentum, confidence, and making a statement. If Arsenal can harness their unpredictability and deliver on the big stage, they could shock Manchester City and lift the trophy. But if City impose their rhythm, they may once again prove why they are one of the best teams in the world. Either way, fans are in for a blockbuster final.